Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. In this video, I'm going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2 multiplayer, so I hope you guys are hyped for that. Give me one moment to actually get everything set up for that. I just need to pull up the live chat and put it on the screen. So let's see. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today, by the way. I'm going to post a link soon where you guys will be able to jump in and join the game, so that'll definitely be fun. Let's see. Right now I'm trying to drag the live chat window, but it looks almost like it's stuck. Here we go, I got it. Okay, so now I'm going to add a window capture to the stream, booyah, which adds the live chat to the screen. I'll put the live chat here, shrink it a little bit. There we go. Now you guys can see me on the right side of the screen. You guys can also see the live chat on the right side of the screen. And then most of the text will be generating on the left side of the screen. So, let's get things started. We're going to be playing a, I need to pick a genre. I guess I'll go with battle right now. I know battle's like a weird wrestling one, but I feel like we could do cool stuff with a battle campaign. I don't know, maybe they changed the battle prompt. I need to put in a character name. I always just put in Jet nowadays. Here we go. And now we have a play link so that anybody who wants to play can jump in and play. I ask no spamming please, because that actually does make the game less enjoyable. I know Ryan did some spamming last time. And it was kind of gross. Also, sometimes ads are going to come up. I'm going to have to stop the music for ads, just to let you guys know. Now, let me start reading. The battle is about to begin with the Tag Team SmackDown Crew of the Century. The ring shakes with the weight of, I think I meant to say weight, with the weight of these massive wrestlers. The crowd goes wild. The challengers must defeat their rivals and to gain the title of World Heavyweight Champion. Let's hear it for the challengers! The crowd joins in with clapping and cheering. The faces of the challengers stare with malice and rage at the faces of their rivals. The challengers raise their hands in victory, and the crowd joins in with cheering. Okay? I'm going to stare down my rival. I'm not sure if I need to write in second person or in like first person or whatever. I'm gonna say my rival and see how it reacts. Jet stare down Jet's rival. Okay. You walk over to your rival who stands on the other side of the street corner looking up at your building. You stare him directly in his blood-red eyes. Oh, well, I noticed that Ryan's here. I guess Ryan is playing as fascist cop. So he said fascist cop oppress black people. That's why we're on a street corner. Ryan's already here. Ryan said, it ain't 8. I wanted to get things set up before the stream started. So, it says you stand on a street corner in front of a large building with a huge swastika flag flying from a pole on top. A group of black people are standing around a small fire in front of the building, warming their hands. I'm trying to figure out how you oppress them. Did you put the flag on the building? Like, I'm not sure if it really did what you wanted it to do. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna say to my rival. What is your name, rival? My rival replied, I am called Red Nose. He points to his red nose. You may call me Nose if you wish. He speaks in a heavy German accent. Oh, I'm not sure if I know how to do a heavy German accent. His name is Red Nose? I'm gonna say, like the reindeer? I suppose so, he grins. Also, there's like another ad that I have to click out of. But it is not my real name, he frowns. It's an affectation of sorts. And then I go, an affectation. You're not understanding. What is your name then? I don't know what an affectation is. It's kind of interesting that the game was like, you know what that is. It'll be fine. Your character knows what that is. I kind of wish I hadn't been like, I know what that is. I guess I'm going to send a blank response in. Because I just want to see what he's going to say his name is. God the Booger Boy eats the kids. I imagine that's Godzilla. Welcome to the stream, Godzilla. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you like to talk about on the stream? Okay. Red Nose laughs as he turns away from the children. They fall to the ground and cry out in pain. He walks back towards them laughing. They are not mine. They are not mine. They belong to the Nazis. Which, what's happening? I think because Ryan named his character Fascist Cop, we're gonna get a bunch of like dumb Nazi shit like the whole time. So Ryan said, Fascist Cop murder jet. To which then the game said, you pull out your gun and shoot him twice in the back. He falls face down in the mud before rolling over onto his back. You walk over to him as he tries to speak, but all that comes out is blood. He coughs up some blood and manages to say, you should not have done that. Well, sorry, it's like, you should not have done that. Before his eyes close forever. You put your gun in your holster. The crowd goes wild as your teammates rush over to celebrate with you. The Nazis raise their hands in victory. Let's see, Kaylee said, Ayo, Bethical sent me. Then Kaylee said, I summoned Kaylee. Yo, Kaylee, yo, Beth, welcome to the stream, it's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? If you guys want to join in on this AI Dungeon 2 campaign, all you guys have to do is click on the link that's currently in the live chat. This campaign is weird. It started out as a wrestling campaign, but then Ryan very quickly introduced the character Fascist Cop. So now we're no longer in a wrestling ring. We're like in the street, and it's a lot of weird Nazi stuff. Ryan pretty much made it into like a weird Nazi thing. Also, I think Godzilla's here, and he's trying to eat children. But when he tried to eat children, it made my rival character, I think, just beat him up. Kaylee said, I'm also watching the WHNT protest live stream. How's that going? Ryan said, ACAP. I don't know what that means. Let's see. I'm gonna try to resurrect. I'm spelling resurrect wrong. So let's see what happened in between all that. God the Booger Boy did a whole bunch of stuff. So God the Booger Boy said that he eats a burger. So it's like you walk over to the group of kids and grab one of their burgers. You eat it quickly while they watch in awe. God the Booger Boy becomes burger. Your booger, that's not your burger. Fuck. Your burger tastes great and you feel better than ever. You look at the rest of your teammates and smile. This was fun. I'll see you guys later. You think as you leave the stadium. God the Booger Boy becomes Booger. You walk over to the group of kids and grab one of their hamburgers. You eat it quickly while they watch in awe. This was fun. I'll see you guys later. You think as you head off to school. God the Booger Boy becomes Cujo. You walk over to the group of kids and grab one of their fries. You eat it quickly while they watch in awe. This was fun, I'll see you guys later. God the Booger Boy says, Cujo. You walk over to the group of kids and grab one of their donuts. You eat it quickly while they watch in awe. This was fun, I'll see you guys later. God the Booger Boy says, Cujo. You walk over to the group of kids and grab one of their coffees. You eat it quickly while they watch in awe. Looks like we're stuck in another loop, my guys. The new AI Dungeon 2 multiplayer is quite trash. I really do think they need to make it where you see what people are saying as they're saying it. So let's see. So I tried to resurrect. Let's see what happens then. You walk over to the group of kids and grab one of their desserts. You eat it quickly while they watch and all. This was fun. I'll see you guys later. You think as you leave the stadium, the Nazis raise their hand in victory. Yeah, I'd say this campaign is currently a bust. Because we're already stuck in like a weird, constant loop thing. Plus, we already have the turn overflow, where people are constantly just doing the same stuff over and over again. Also, Beth asked, when is it my turn? With the current AI Dungeon 2 multiplayer rules, you can literally do whatever you want, whenever you want. The issue, though, is that they don't show you what other people are doing during that turn. So while you're trying to do stuff, you don't know if other people are already doing it or doing something that's going to make your thing irrelevant. You also don't know if the AI is going to be stuck in a loop yet. So, yeah, it's pretty weird. God the Booger Boy says, I want to play some AI Dungeon 2. To which then the game replied, die, bitch, you cannot win. We are the New World Order. The end is nigh, says the AI. So yeah, no, I think we're now on track. I think I think there's plot now. To which then Ryan responds by converting the AI to American fascism. Beth said, can you send me the game link? The game link's actually in the live chat already. So if you scroll up through the live chat, I just already have the link right there. Beth said, to my AI Dungeon 2 account. So all you gotta do, Beth, like I said before, scroll up and click on that link in the live chat. That's how you add people to games now. Because they changed the way the system works. I'm gonna body slam the AI for justice. Let's see. You have won. This was so. Apparently, when Ryan, as fascist cop, tried to convert the AI to American fascism, the game said, "You have won. This was made possible by your donations. Please send more money so we can crush our enemies. Please send more money so we can crush our enemies. Please send more money so we can crush our enemies. Please send more money so we can crush our enemies. Please send more money so we can crush our enemies. Please send more money so we can crush our enemies." That's the new just keep dancing. When the game is just stuck. God the Booger Boy becomes fascist. You walk over to the group of kids and grab one of their desserts. You eat it quickly while they watch in awe. This was fun. I'll see you guys later. You think as you leave the stadium, the Nazis raise their hands in victory. Like I said before, it's just stuck in a loop. So it doesn't really matter what you do. Because you're always going to steal some food from kids. Unless you're Ryan. To which then you seem to have the free reign to kind of do whatever you want. And the whole campaign is built around your actions and statements. Like, Ryan, by playing as fascist cop, has turned it directly into Nazi stuff, but the other stuff doesn't seem like it's really bleeding through. So I'm curious what I would have to do in order to, change the story. I'm going to travel to another universe where fascism doesn't exist.
Hi, I'm Rex Moore with the Motley Fool in front of BMW.
Oh, this is an ad. Damn, got me. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that's not music. Okay. Beth said, not letting me log in. What happens when you click the link? Cowboy said hi. Yo, Cowboy, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Also, if you'd like to join this AI Dungeon 2 multiplayer campaign, which so far is kind of chaotic, but not necessarily in the fun way, it's just very repetitive, then you can click on the link in the live chat. Godzilla said, I don't know, man. Feels kind of shit. It's quite shit. I definitely agree with that. Godzilla said, I wish to be Adam again. I kind of want to like start over because this one's pretty gross, but I'm not sure if it'll be any better. I feel like it's like a consequence of the fact that the new multiplayer system is the way it is, to where it just is kind of shit. Like, it's not that good. Beth said, can you possibly play as my character? And I typed my commands in the live chat. I'm not sure if you'll be happy with the results, because the game just kind of ignores everything. Let's see. To be honest, Beth, I wanted to start over this particular campaign, because I just don't really like how it's turning out. By the way, are you guys okay with us starting over the campaign? It just seems like it's stuck in a loop. And because it's not turn by turn, and because you can't like alter as it goes or anything like that, it just like quickly like devolves into just nothing. Cowboy said, Nick, I'm on my phone. AI Dungeon 2 also has a phone app. Does multiplayer like not work on phones or something? Because that's something that I've never tried to do. Use multiplayer on a phone. I don't see how Ryan keeps getting a unique thing. Also, somebody put in like an incomplete command, and it was like, the AI becomes dog, donuts on giants, and they take over the city. The rest of the world is a bunch of rednecks with guns. That seems pretty wild. But I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? Should we try to like start it over? I don't know. I just feel like it's personally like not fun. When it's just like whatever like bullshit. Because AI Dungeon 2 is that to a degree. But this version is like specifically like more like that. Beth said, can we just type commands and play single player mode? And she said, yes, let's please start over. We can. That always seems like it takes longer to set up. Because you gotta like fill in memory command stuff depending on what people want to do. But yeah, let's hop into like a single player like cyberpunk campaign. And that means we gotta set up like a turn order and stuff like that. Godzilla said yes, but in multiplayer. He said this version is just shit. It is shit. I agree. I'm doing the single player thing where we can like use story in order to have your characters do whatever. You are Jet, a cyborg living in the futuristic city of Zale. You have a bionic arm and a holoband. You're walking down the dark city streets while neon lights flash brightly above you. As you pass an alley, you see a woman dressed in a short red dress walking towards you. She smiles at you and holds out her hand. Hi, I'm Ruby, she says. Would you like to fuck me, she asks. Well, there you go. That's AI Dungeon 2 for you. Let's see, Godzilla said, I want to play in the world of Water Wizard. I don't have a Water Wizard... I can't say I don't have a Water Wizard single player thing set up. I wouldn't want to affect the main Water Wizard story. Let's see. Beth said, no, let's do single player and type commands in the live chat. Godzilla said, oh, alright then. And Godzilla said, send us the thing. Well, this isn't multiplayer. This is single player, but we're gonna do the turn order thing. It's like what we used to do with the turn order or whatever. where you guys just tell me what you guys want to do, and then we'll just do what you guys want to do. But it'll be more controlled than what we're currently doing. So, who all wants to go after me? Because I'm about to go. I'm gonna say no and walk away. No thanks, you reply. I'm not interested. Oh, Ruby says disappointedly. It's just me then. You continue walking down the street until Ruby is out of sight. Godzilla said, wait, no, not that. And then Beth said, I hope this helps the campaign not derail. We'll see. But who's next in the turn order? Nobody's called it. Godzilla said the original system was fine. To be honest, I don't mind their like real-time anybody can go whenever system. I just wish that you could like see what was happening. The issue is that the AI also think gets stuck more often in multiplayer. Like it is just worse than it was before. Ryan says he wants to be a character named Jet 2. Godzilla said, but I like multiplayer by actually doing something. And then Ryan says he's next. Ryan, I'm gonna call you Jetty. Like Jet with like 2 Y's. I think if you were to just be Jet 2, you're gonna mess up the game. Or how about this? How about this? You can be Jet 2. Or, ooh, get rid of that last T. Jet 2. Godzilla said, I don't like this system. The other system, we all agree, is shit. So I don't know. Like, you're like, I don't like the system. What else would we be doing? Like, what's the alternative? You know? So, the way that Beth wrote out her thing, I kind of have to edit it. Godzilla said, is there magic in Cyberpunk? There can be. Cyberpunk is really open. You can kind of do whatever you want. So the AI isn't a big fan of combos. Cry is a tabaxi. I mean, if you have to define what a tabaxi is, you can just say, like, just is a leopard cat girl. Let's see. Does anyone have more remember command stuff to put in? Ryan said, how about Jet 3? He said, I don't agree. The other system is. So Ryan's like, he doesn't think the other system is shit. I feel like it gets much crazier in like an out of control way, but not like in a fun out of control way. Kratos said, what's up? Yo, Kratos, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? Let's see. So Ryan says that he wants to be named Jet 3 or Jet 2 or whatever. I'm down with you being Jet 2, but I want it to be spelled in a distinct way so that the AI doesn't get confused on like who is who. And then I would want to know, Kratos, what would you like to do this turn? Oh, did I say Kratos? I meant Ryan. Ryan, what would you like to do this turn? Also, let me know, like, who wants to be in the turn order. Like, Ryan called to go second. Nobody else, like, called, like, a space in the turn order. Ryan's like, Jet 3. I would do the same thing. I would do the same, like, it's all one word thing. To, like, not confuse the AI. Because I don't think the AI would be able to ascertain that, like, the numbers are enough of a differentiator. Beth said, do I go after Ryan? I'll add you to the turn order after Ryan. Ryan still hasn't really said what he wants to do. Ryan said Jet 3 or I won't play. Well, I'm purposely trying to make sure that it doesn't get like thrown out of whack. And it seems like Jet 3 just would throw it out of whack. So if you want to be Jet 3, I can always use Alter to fix it if it like messes it up, I guess. So as Jet 3, what would you like to do? Also, I can try and do this, where I just say, Jet is a different person from Jet 3. Or like, Jet and Jet 3 are two different people. Just add something to the remember command that hopefully it'll understand. Then Ryan said, then I won't play. And then he's like, Beth, your turn. Okay, then it is now Beth's turn. Beth, what would you like to do? Now the remember command has the Jet 3 stuff in it, but it doesn't need it if Ryan's not playing. Ooh, so I'm going to get rid of the Jet 3 thing if it's not going to really be used. Beth said at Ryan, hold on and let Jet fix things. I mean, there's nothing really to wait for, Beth. It's fine. Like, if Ryan's passing his turn, essentially saying that he doesn't want to play, then that means it's your move. Kratos said, is this a multiplayer game you can invite me to? So we're using the single player AI Dungeon 2 and doing multiplayer the way that we used to. The reason why we're doing it that way is because current AI Dungeon 2 multiplayer is just not very good. It's too chaotic. Too much going on. Beth said, no, you gotta write out your character in the live chat. We're doing like the system that we used to do, Kratos, if that makes sense. Because the new multiplayer just doesn't really work, I would say. At least not for like coherent stories. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine with AI Dungeon 2 introducing like really crazy elements that like change up the game and stuff like that. But that's not really what the current multiplayer is. Current multiplayer is just constant repetition of just like random stuff. Let's see. I'm still waiting for like what Beth would like to do, because Beth said she wanted to go second. Definitely let me know when you come up with like what you want to do. Godzilla, would you like to be third? And Kratos, would you like to be fourth? Also, if K-Leg's here, I just want to know like who wants to play, who wants to be in the turn order, what should I add to the memory command, you know, stuff like that. Okay, so Beth said, hello, who are you? Cry looks at Jet with lust in her eyes. So I'm going to take what you said, and I'm going to say, Cry says, hello, who are you? And then it says, Cry looks at Jet with lust in her eyes. Let's see. She wants him desperately. She begins taking off her clothes until she's completely naked. Oh, come on, she says. Don't be so shy. I know you want me. So it's essentially the same thing as the Ruby thing. Oh, I know what I'm going to do on my turn. I'll just tell her to go hit up Ruby. Because Ruby was trying to do the same thing. They probably would vibe with each other. Let's see. Beth said, my turn is in the live chat, Squeesh. Kratos said, Pathos is an elf with the ability to sense and manipulate the emotions and feelings of others. His goal is to leave a legacy and make a mark in the world. And then Kratos said, oops, I meant /remember, not exclamation point. No problem at all. I will add your character description to the memory command. I accidentally put his goal. There we go. Ryan says, sounds titillating. Beth said, or Jet can also get fucked. Let's see. So whose turn would it be after Beth? I don't think anybody's called it yet. Then Beth said, his choice. Excuse me. Also, I hope that everybody's having a happy day so far. Definitely let me know in the live chat how everybody's feeling, how everybody's doing, what you guys been up to. It's always cool just to be able to talk as well. Kratos said, oops, I accidentally put his. No problem, my guy. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I want to do... Kratos says he'll go next. Okay. Hit me up with what you want to do for your turn. Oops. Oops, I started hitting hella buttons and the wrong thing. Got me. Let me try and fix the music. I was trying to type, but I started typing on the wrong computer. Okay, so Kratos says that he'll go next. Okay. Hit me up, my guy. I'm ready for anything. I noticed that he posted an exclamation point, but he didn't post anything else there. Godzilla said, okay, I'm here. Godzilla, would you like to go after your boy Kratos? Also, how are you doing? Welcome back. I understand why Godzilla may not like doing it this way, because we gotta wait for everybody to like type in the live chat, and then you guys have to wait for me to then type it back in AI Dungeon 2, so it just ends up being like a lot of waiting. Godzilla said, I sadly do not like this system because we can just go on to multiplayer. But multiplayer is ass. Like, could you tell me more about what you dislike about this system versus multiplayer? I feel like the way multiplayer used to be was better. Godzilla said, is there a way to just invite people you know? Well, that last game we did, Godzilla, wasn't that only people we knew? That was like Ryan? And were you like God Booger, the guy who was like trying to eat kids? And me, and that was it. It's not like we had like a stranger in the game. It just kind of, the game itself like falls apart really quickly. Let's see. Beth said, I agree with Jet about multiplayer being ass. Godzilla said, I don't like that they got rid of the original multiplayer system. It would be nice if it was like a choice. You could do it like Coke versus Coke Classic. Godzilla said, it was a link. And then he said, I was God Booger. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that was only people of like our group. It wasn't like a rando messing it up. It's just how multiplayer is. Pathos walks hurriedly down the street and accidentally bumps right into Jet. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pathos says. Godzilla said, because if the thing is ass, I'm gonna be an ass character. I think that makes it worse. I would prefer if we tried to make multiplayer work rather than go like full tilt into it. Because it ends up not being fun in large part because it'll just repeat and you fall so behind what's happening because it doesn't just show you what's happening in real time. It's so gross. The AI responded to what Kratos said by saying, I didn't see you there. She seems genuinely upset about bumping into someone though. Please don't tell anyone about this, she says, looking down at the ground. She then quickly looks up and stares into his eyes. AI Dungeon is like everybody wants to fuck Jet. That's like their whole character. Let me edit real quick because I know that Kratos does not want to be a girl because he specifically said his earlier. So I know that he didn't intend for this. Also, Kratos, how do you feel about this reaction? Would you like to change how your character reacted? Kratos said, why does the AI want Nick to be intimate? I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, but Kratos, how do you feel about this AI response? Do you want me to edit it further, other than just changing your gender? Like, what would you actually like to do? Beth said, Cry is there. Does that explain anything? Ryan said, have you tried making Jet not sexy? In AI Dungeon 2 right now, I'm just like a cyborg guy. Kratos said, that explains everything. Oh, but Kratos, how should I edit the response? Like, is this good? Or do you want me to change it at all? Let me know. I mean, it is your turn. I want to make sure that the results are like what you wanted. A lot of times when the AI does stuff like this, which is fairly innocent, I use it for like character building. Like, I just allow it, because I'm like, oh, well, that establishes who I am. Then he was like, take out everything after I didn't see you there. Okay. Kaylee said, Ryan wants to see Jed in the shower. Yo, Kayla, would you like to join in this AI Dungeon 2 campaign? We're doing it where you guys type your responses in through the live chat, so it's a lot easier to deal with than actual multiplayer. Also, Kayla, if you do want to play, let me know, and it could be your turn like right now. If not, then the turn order thing would either loop back to me, or it would be Godzilla's turn if he wants to play. Ryan said, why is Kay projecting her desires onto other people? Let's see. But Godzilla and Kaylee, would you guys like to go? If you guys want to go, I would recommend like saying so now, because otherwise the turn order starts over and then you guys gotta wait longer to play and stuff like that. Godzilla said, things I don't like. Repeating words, not seeing what everything is doing, and for me, people doing whenever they want. Like, it not being like turn-based. Well, luckily, with this system, we don't have to worry about a lot of that. If it's repeating, then we can like retry, like fairly easily, because it's not just getting like spammed. Or we can alter. Not seeing what everyone's doing, we don't have to worry about that either if we do it this way. And people going in turns, boom, we got that here too. Kaylee said, what's going on in the story? Okay, so far, the main thing going on in the story is that I'm a cyborg in a futuristic city. This girl named Ruby was like, yo, you trying to fuck? And I was like, nah. So then I walked away. And then Beth's character hopped in. And she was like, yo, I'm literally getting naked in the middle of the city. You trying to fuck? And I was like, nah. Well, actually, I haven't had an opportunity to react to that. But my plan is to be like, nah. And then Kratos' character bumped into me in the street. And then he was like, I'm suddenly a girl now, and I feel really uncomfortable that I bumped into you. Kawaii des. And then Kratos was like, give her all that kawaii des shit, I'm not a girl. And then that's where we are currently in the story. Godzilla said, okay, I'm going to take the city of Zale with my fish monster. He said, I like turn orders. Okay, cool. Then what I'll do, Godzilla, is I'll add you to the turn order after your boy Kratos. K-Leg, would you like to be added to the game after your boy Godzilla? Mac Miller. Let's see. Kratos said, don't you also do whatever you want, Godzilla? Then Godzilla said, okay, yes, but it's a feature. He said, but I like the turn orders more. Kaylee said, lol. Kaylee, you trying to get on this? And on this chaos? Let's see. Kratos said, Nick's impression of me was spot on. I'm glad you vibe, Kratos. Wavelength. Kaylee said, how do I join? So right now, we're just taking turns. Right now is Godzilla's turn, So I'm waiting on him to say what he's going to do in the live chat. But we're just saying what we want to do in the live chat. Yeah, like, you don't have to open up AI Dungeon 2. We're essentially doing multiplayer through single player. Because multiplayer, if anything, was just a big gimmick. Because as soon as they allowed you to just add in story stuff, where you can make any character do anything, that was essentially multiplayer. But then they actually implemented multiplayer, and then it was kind of garbage. I kind of wish they implemented multiplayer more like this, where it's like, you submit what you want to do to like the main player, and the main player can like edit and alter, and then the turn order can roll. I think that'd be nice. Kaylee said, ooh, well no, she said, oh, just through this chat? Yes. Then Kaylee said, I'll join. Cool. Let's see, Godzilla said, Queen Mechanical Monster lurks in the sewers. I got you, my guy. Also, you guys don't have to add the exclamation points anymore. AI Dungeon 2 now has this thing where you can just say, like, story, and then anything you put in story just happens. It's the same as the exclamation point. It's just, you don't have to say exclamation point anymore. Ryan said, my character is anti-fascist American. Okay. I guess Ryan is joining now. Ryan will be after K-Leg. Kaylee said, I'm an old lady who's trying to sell cookies to the naked lady and everyone else. Okay. An old lady appears and tries to sell cookies to everyone. What would you like your name to be? I'm sorry, what would you like your name to be, Kayla? Because it would be much easier if I named you rather than try to name you later. Because then AI Dungeon 2 might think there are two different characters. The named character and the unnamed character. So I could just put into the story. Oh shit, Kaylee's claiming that she has the power to summon cookies? What? So Kratos asked, what kind of cookies? You got my caramel delights. And then Kaylee said, any cookie you want, I'll make it appear. That's pretty interesting. Then Kratos said, bet. I've never been super into caramel. I've changed my diet recently, and I now eat, like, only meal replacement bars. And Kaylee said Gertrude. And I got, chocolate peanut butter, like, meal replacement bars. And they're pretty good. I fuck with it. Beth said at Ryan, good luck. Cry hates people who make any mention of any kind of government or politics. An old lady named... Oh, wait, hold on. There was more stuff that happened during Godzilla's turn, but I didn't realize what happened until Godzilla's turn, until just now. Queen Mechanical Monster lurks in the sewers. She looks at both of you. Are either of you in need of a ride? She asks cheerfully. She waits for an answer, but when none is given, she continues, oh well, I was going that way anyhow. Let's see. Kratos said, I love caramel. Godzilla said, hey, are gonna call her Queen Mechanical Monster, but her name is Queen Mechanical Devil. He's like, they already fucked it up. That's not her name. Wait, hold on. Didn't you say Queen Mechanical Monster? Didn't I just copy and paste what you said earlier? Oh, you typed in the wrong thing, and then you corrected it post, and I missed you correct it. Godzilla said, heck. Got him. No worries. Here's what I'll do, Godzilla. I'll undo Kaylee's turn to correct your turn, but then I'll redo Kaylee's turn, so no harm, no foul. So that's how we'll get this done. Okay. So first things first, copy what she had done. Then I go back. Then I go back again. Then I hit alter. I didn't go far enough back. Oh, wait. Hit alter. Hit back arrow within alter. Hey, okay. Cool. The bigger question, though, Godzilla, is are you okay with everything else that happened? As long as you're okay with everything else that happened, we can then jump into Kaylee's turn. But if not, I can edit it accordingly. Let's see. Beth said, me too. I also love caramel. I recently had like a shake. Well, not recently. The last time I went to Three Scoops with Aiden, I had a shake where I got a bunch of stuff mixed together that I normally don't like that much. So it was like caramel and butterscotch and like some third thing. I don't remember what the third thing was, but it was three things that like I genuinely don't like that much. And I had them together and it was good as fuck. I like really enjoyed it. I was like, wow, I can't believe all these things complement each other so well. Let's see. Kratos said, what brand bars do you get? I get Special K meal bars. They come in many different flavors. I ended up getting the chocolate peanut butter ones. I didn't think about which ones I wanted for real, but I think I originally wanted to get like strawberry or something. But chocolate peanut butter, I think, is what was selected. So I got chocolate peanut butter. And now that's just what I get, like, every month. I get, like, enough meal bars to live off of. Meal bars and non-refrigerated smoothies. Because apparently you can make smoothies out of plant protein that you don't have to put in the fridge. You do after you open it, but I drink them in one sitting, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Godzilla said, I said it wrong. I feel so stupid. No problem, Godzilla. No problem at all. Kratos said, Nick, you gonna get Dark Souls 3? So I'm not going to buy any games this week, but I might buy games next week. Though if I do buy games next week, I'm probably not about to get one of the games on sale. I'm probably about to get Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. The reason why is because I really like the story from Mortal Kombat 11. Aftermath is an expansion of the story and introduces new characters. But I don't own Mortal Kombat 11. My mom does, so I played the whole story at her house. But now there's more story, and I can't go to her house, so I'm going to buy it for myself. And that'll probably be the only game that I buy next week, because I normally try to only spend $60 on games like a week. I do it on Monday. I just blow it on Monday. Let's see. Godzilla said, what is she doing? Godzilla said, is she saying something about a ride? Yeah, so essentially Queen Mechanical Devil looks at us and offers us a ride. And then essentially nobody answers Queen Mechanical Devil. Everybody just ignores her. And then you go, I was going that way. You're like, that was the direction I was headed. What do you want me to change? Kratos said, I love caramel and butterscotch. It oddly slaps. It oddly slaps really well. I was very surprised. I didn't think they would. But I gotta agree with you, Kratos. Caramel and butterscotch goes hard. There was something else in there, though. It wasn't just caramel and butterscotch. I just don't know what that third piece of magic was. Let's see, Godzilla said, because she was way more animal and angry. So what would you like me to change, Godzilla? Do you want me to, like, make her more aggressive? Let's see. Beth said, me too. Then Kaylee said, strawberry. Kratos said, what brand of smoothies? I can't remember the specific name. It has like a weird sounding name. But the smoothies are like plant protein. And they have like superfood written on them. So if you look up like plant protein superfood smoothie Amazon, it should come up. Kratos said, if I buy you Dark Souls 3, will you play it? Yeah. Yeah, if you bought me a game, it would be really weird if I didn't play it. Beth then sent in $1.99. She said, my super chat bribe is to do interview videos tomorrow. I can do an interview video tomorrow. I know tomorrow I'm going to be watching Kaylee's live stream thing that's going on, so I'd have to do an interview either before or after that live stream. But thank you for the super chat donation. I appreciate it, Beth. Godzilla said, just growls. Okay, so you want me to edit it and put in those growls? I got you. Let's see. We were in an alleyway at one point, and then I walked away. Technically, we could be in the sewers, and it would be fine. It could be like a big sewer tunnel that connects to the street. I'm fine with the she looks at both of you. I'll just say and growls. I think that should work. And then here's the Kaylee turn. Ryan said the magic was the oppression of slave laborers. Kaylee said, where grandma at with her cookies? Don't worry, I got you. I didn't forget about Gertrude. Godzilla said maybe angry error noises. I like the sound of that. I dig that. Kratos said, I want to start a similar diet. And then he said, Frezor? I don't think they're called Frezor, but it's also a weird name. Beth said, thanks for reminding me about the Kaylee stream, Nick. Kaylee said, yay, I'm excited for it. Beth said, at Kratos, are you planning on eating once a day? Ryan said, back to the suburbs, back to the sewers. Let's see. An old lady named Gertrude appears and tries to sell cookies to everyone. Gertrude is very friendly and tries to make conversation, but no one is interested. They all want to get away from her as fast as possible. Gertrude seems very confused by this and just walks off sadly. That's actually very interesting. I like the little story that it made for it. Kaylee said Windows error, boop. Beth said plays computer error song. Kratos said Prawley. After Kaylee is Ryan. Ryan says that he wants to play a character called Anti-Fascist American. Real quick, to satisfy what Godzilla was trying to do earlier. He just wanted to make angry error noises. I can do that. Makes angry error noises. Easy. Kaylee said, this is so sad. Oh my god. You didn't have the opportunity to show off your cookie summoning powers. I feel like that would have impressed the populace. Queen Mechanical Devil makes angry error noises. She looks around and then runs off down an alleyway screaming, Rebellion! You have been killed by a robot. Game over. Are you sure you want to quit? Quit. Okay, fine. Good game. Thanks for playing. Yo, what the fuck? I think it's interesting that it goes, do you want to quit? And then goes, yeah, you want to quit. Yeah, you got it. So I'm going to jump into the edit command. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of all of this. Are you okay with screaming Rebellion? Godzilla wrote a quote of a character. Also, it's Ryan's turn. Ryan said GG. Godzilla said loud error noises are heard from the sewers, loud enough that the surface can hear. That's when you know that you are dead. Some guy who lives in the sewers. Ryan said GG. Kaylee said, on my turn, Gertrude comes back and asks a character what their favorite cookie is. Nice. I'm hyped for that when your turn comes back around. Right now we're waiting for Ryan and Ryan's turn. Right now I'm asking my friend Alex if she knows about AI Dungeon 2. Let's see. There we go, skip ad. Ryan said anti-fascist American abolishes the police. Okay, so let me grab what you did or said. There we go. Oop. Tried to pick up the wrong laptop. Okay, I'm fixing a cord on my table. Anti-fascist American abolishes the police. He says that the police are no longer needed because they only protect rich people and give them more power over poor people. He also says that the government should protect all of its citizens equally, regardless of their race or sexual orientation. Let's see, Godzilla said that's going to help with the hive taking out the city. The fact that there is no police. Kaylee said at Kratos, does Dark Souls 3 have online co-op? Doesn't Dark Souls let you like kinda sorta play with other people? Like for bosses? Kratos said it does actually. But it's not like an all the time thing, right? It's like a limited time you guys team up thing. I think. Also, I guess it's my turn now. So let's see. We're so far gone from like Beth's character just getting naked in the street. Excuse me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna approach Gertrude and ask if she has meal replacement cookies. I need to change it from, story to do. Or maybe I should put it back to story. Shit. I should just always use story. There we go. Kelly said, so we could all play together, question mark? I'm not sure if the co-op is that expensive. Godzilla said, not really. Yeah, I don't think Dark Souls has that level of co-op, I don't think. I've only ever seen up to 2 people in Dark Souls, like, play together at the same time. And like I said, I think it's only temporary. I may be wrong. I don't know. Godzilla said the grandma might give you free cookies as a bribe. A bribe? For what? And then he said, or something. And then he said, I don't know, man. Jet approaches Gertrude and asks her if she has meal replacement cookies. Gertrude is confused by this question, but happily goes off in search of some meal replacement cookies. Cry goes up to Anti-Fascist American and asks him if he wants to fuck. Anti-Fascist American is turned on by this offer and immediately agrees. So essentially my character approached Kaylee's character and was like, yo, I'm down for meal replacement cookies. And then Gertrude's like, I don't know what that is, but cookies it is. And then she kind of goes and looks for meal replacement cookies. Then Beth's character is like, hey Ryan, I'm just naked. And then Ryan's character is like, yes. Let's see. Ryan said, and yes, it's limited, but we can co-op though a lot. He said, like, through bosses and areas. He said Dark Souls 3 has the most co-op of the series. Interesting. Kaylee said, lol. Godzilla said, I'm going to eat the bangers. So you're gonna eat the people who are having sex? That's like a horror movie kind of thing. So I could see that. Let's see. I just took my turn. Next up would be Beth's turn. Is Beth still here? And is she ready to take her turn? By the way, we only have 10 minutes left. Only 10 minutes remaining. Also, Kratos, are you free for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? Because I'd be down to do some MVCI with you tonight, if you're free. If you're wondering when I'd be down to do MVCI, I'd be free, like, after this. Like, once it hits 9, I would, like, get something to drink, and then I'd be like, let's play some MVCI. Beth said, I'm still here. Ballin'. Beth, what would you like to do? The last thing you did in the story, because the AI said you did it, was you asked Ryan to smash, and then Ryan, being controlled by the AI, said, yeah. He was like, yeah, get that. So it seems like the AI is matching you two up for some Smashy Town. What would you like to do? Let's see. While I'm waiting for Beth's response, I am reading the live chat and I'm messaging Ryan on Facebook. Kratos said, I'm not really feeling MVC at the moment. He said I could play a game or two, but that's about it. Well, I mean, we don't have to do MVCI if you're not really feeling it. I don't want you to feel like you're like forced into it. I know how it feels to like play a game, but you're not really like interested in playing the game. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't ask you to play like if you don't want to. You know what I mean? Also, I have an idea for another Mr. Terrific video. You thought you had seen the end of the Mr. Terrific videos? I'm reading a whole bunch of Mr. Terrific stuff. I don't know when I'll stop making Mr. Terrific videos. But I'll probably just make that in the meantime, if you're not particularly feeling MVCI. And I totally understand if you're not feeling MVCI. I was gonna play more of the dude with the knife or whatever. So it wasn't gonna be a lot of Hawkeye and Spider-Man. It was gonna be Strider or whatever, the guy who summons the robot animals. I was gonna try and learn him and get better at him. Beth said, Cry pounces on the anti-fascist and says, you mentioned government? Prepare for the most pleasurable death ever. She aggressively bites his neck to choke him and screws him. That's very graphic. Let's see. Godzilla said, Red Thunder? Who is Red Thunder? Excuse me. Kaylee said, oh my. Kratos said, I'm much more in the mood for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, I haven't played Origins in a hot minute. Maybe I should play Origins, because I want to get through Origins in order to be able to finally be able to start Odyssey. Yeet. Godzilla said, or Red Tornado. Red Tornado is my dog. That's my favorite DC character. Though recently I have been really feeling Mr. Terrific. Kratos said, oh, well he kind of said, ooh, oh, okay. If you don't play Hawkeye, then I'm more down to play MVCI. Okay, so if we ban Hawkeye for a session of MVCI, would you be free to play it for like 45 minutes or so? I wouldn't want to play it for like 2 rounds and then be like, okay, I guess that's all we're doing. But if you want to play it for like not quite an hour, but around that time, then I'd be down to play. You know what I mean? The reason why it would only be for like 45 minutes or so is because Beth and I have our talk time. Godzilla said, I keep forgetting things. Oh, Red Tornado? Well, I haven't talked about Red Tornado in a minute, so I mean, I don't blame you for forgetting about him. DC acts like they forgot about Red Tornado. Kratos said, yes. Ballin'. Okay, so where's Cry's thing that she did, where she essentially raped Ryan? Cry pounces on the anti-fascist and says, you mentioned government? Prepare for the most pleasurable death ever. She aggressively bites his neck to choke him and screws him. Pathos finds Ruby and asks if she's okay. Ruby says she is, but that she's very scared right now due to being alone and vulnerable. I actually really like that. Like, because Pathos' whole thing is that he can feel emotions, and Ruby is just alone in an alleyway. Also, Ruby was trying to smash earlier, and Pathos would be able to, like, sense that Ruby was feeling alone. Like, I feel like that matches his character. But that was Beth's turn. Next up is Kratos' turn. Let's see. Kratos said, to keep things fair, we'll also ban Zero. Sure, if that's what you want to do. Do you feel like Zero is, like, your best character? Like, out of everybody that you play? I remember when we played each other's best characters, you picked Zero as one. I can't remember what your other character you picked as being your best was. Godzilla's at the comment section. It's so funny. What's going on in the comment section right now? Beth said, I love this. Not Beth, sorry. Kratos said, I love this. Pathos is perfect. Yo, Kratos. Speaking of Pathos, it's actually your turn. Godzilla said, I'm gonna send a lackey when it's my turn and eat someone. Ooh, got those mechanical lackeys. Ryan on Facebook is telling me about the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Toon Searcher spell. Let's see. Toon Bookmark. Add one Toon World or one card that specifically lists Toon World in its text from your deck to your hand, except Toon Bookmark. If Toon World you control would be destroyed by card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can only activate one Toon Bookmark per turn. I actually like that, Ryan. I was hoping that when you said a Toon Searcher, it was going to be a Toon World Searcher. Godzilla said, at Batman the Dark Knight, you all really do need to have a seat, LMFAO. Not only is Storm now a confirmed Omega mutant, she is also a confirmed goddess of Wakanda. Please just stop. And then he quotes the kid. And then Godzilla said, it's so funny. It's so funny. He said, oh my gosh. I mean, people do get really serious about superhero battles. You know what I mean? Especially when people are certain that they are correct. They're like, you don't understand. You didn't read the source material. Let's see. Let me copy what Kratos said and pop it into the game. Oh, the music started immediately. That's nice. Pathos uses his emotion manipulation to absorb all the negative emotions from Ruby, replacing it with happiness. This leaves Ruby feeling happy and amazing. Ruby knows Pathos helped her like this. Ruby also knows that she should probably get out of here before the police show up to arrest Pathos for killing the anti-fascist he was fighting against with his own hands earlier. She runs off happily. Anti-fascist American is still alive, but he's very weak. Well, then you didn't kill him then. Well, sorry, for killing the anti-fascist. So he fought a group of anti-fascists, including anti-fascist American, but he didn't kill anti-fascist American. The AI is taking the story in a very interesting direction, but sadly, we don't really have enough time in order to continue the campaign, as the session's essentially going to end in less than a minute, so I'm about to do the outro. Kaylee said Gertrude going to square up on Godzilla's character. That'd be interesting, because Godzilla's character is like a robotic monster, versus Gertrude, the cookie lady. Let's see. Kratos says, Zero is definitely my best. Second best is Doctor Strange. Interesting. Then Kratos said, wait, what? But yo, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. Your friend, your boy, Jeff, logging out. Peace, stay tuned. I'm about to do some Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite with your boy Kratos. Peace. Chickadee.